Ladies and gentlemen, another PlayStation Store sale is live right now, and this is the indie game sale. I know a lot of these games won't cater to a large portion of, general gamers. However, I think this sale is absolutely awesome. If we're talking about some lower key titles and well-known games as well being on sale, some fantastic games that maybe haven't been on sale as regularly as some other big budget titles, but definitely want to go over some of the games. The PlayStation Store doing a terrible job of actually promoting this sale. If you go under the deals section, they have a PlayStation Indie sale, and literally all of the games that are there aren't even the right prices. All of the games aren't even pictured. They have like 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim as of the recording of this video pictured, and that's at $60. So obviously whoever's in charge of that is botching the hell out of it, but I was able to dig up some of the deals that are available, and I believe it's working better on the PlayStation Store. So if you go on the store page itself on your console, it might be a little bit better. I was using the web page, so it was a little bit of a train wreck there. Nevertheless, let's talk some of these deals right away. One of my favorite games of recent memory, honestly, Slay the Spire is down 50%, $12.49. Now, I've talked about this game quite a bit. It is a combination of a roguelike title and a card game, and on paper, when I was told about this game, I was like, yo, this game sounds so stupid. There's no way it could work, and then I actually played the game. I got it on early access on PC. Oh my god, I put so many hours into this game because it's a marriage of two genres that you think wouldn't work. At least I personally did not think it would work. And then what happened was you combine the two, and each element of a card game and every element of a roguelike, they combine together to complement each aspect of both the genres, and it just creates a very compelling experience that requires an incredible amount of strategy and thinking. You gotta build your decks right, but you also can't just be taking every card as you build your deck along the way, going through every section. Just a lot of technique and strategy in the game. A really well-made game, a really fun game if you're a fan of card games, if you're a fan of roguelikes, something that I think the majority of people will enjoy. Matterfall is down to $6.99. This is done by Housemarque, and I wouldn't say it's Housemarque's best game, but from what I remember playing it, I really did enjoy Matterfall. I dig the Housemarque style of games, the crazy particle effects, the action-oriented gameplay, the presentation style as well. I thought Matterfall offered all of that. While it wasn't a complete spectacular of a game, for $7, if you're a fan of Housemarque, I would say pick it up, check it out, you'll enjoy it, and you'll have a pretty good time with it as long as it lasts. Superhot, everybody knows about this, 50% off for $9.99. One of the more sublime games that you can pick up. Obviously, I played a lot of it on PC, then it came to PlayStation 4. Played a little bit on PlayStation 4. There's also Superhot VR, and I believe that's on sale as well. Superhot VR is actually done really well. It's one of the better VR experiences you can have, and just playing Superhot, you would think that that's a game that can easily translate well into VR, and guess what? It did, so you can check that out as well if you do have a VR headset. Long Dark is down to $10.19. Survival games aren't really my expertise, but Long Dark is a game that I spent some time with on PC, and I had a good time with it over there. For $10.19, I think it could be a solid pickup if you are a fan of survival titles. Again, it's not really my forte all the time, but I definitely know a lot of people that are into these games, and my friends have played a ton of Long Dark, and they've enjoyed it quite a bit, so you can check that out as well. Cat Quest 2 and Cat Quest 1 are both on sale. Cat Quest 1 is $3.24. Cat Quest 2 is $8.99. If you're looking for incredibly charming titles, that is exactly what you are going to find with P-Cube's Cat Quest. These games are obviously adventure RPGs in the lightest of terms, but yeah, you play as cats, and that's pretty freaking cool. I think Cat Quest 2 lets you play solo or with a friend as both a cat and a dog, so if you want to play with a buddy, that's an option as well. If you're tired of a lot of the serious games coming out, maybe you're playing, the Ghost of Tsushima's of the world, maybe you're gearing up for Cyberpunk 2077, Demon's Souls remake is going to be an arduous task. Well, Cat Quest is going to be a little bit more of a simpler, charming experience that maybe can break what you're doing every now and again. Return of the Obra Dinn is down to $11.99. This is a pretty dark game. I mean, it's got a really cool visual style. I played this one on PC as well, and I remember when it came out back in 2018, this got like a crazy positive reception, and to me, it kind of came out of nowhere. Very much a detective style game, and it's got a really unique art style. I don't even know what game I would compare this to from an art style standpoint, but it's definitely presented in a unique way. Probably not for everyone, as it's not like it's a heavy action-oriented title or anything like that, but there's a lot of interesting story elements to the game, and from that standpoint, I think it is a good pickup if you are into games that are a little bit more, slower paced, take your time, really take in the story and the atmosphere. Return of the Obra Dinn might be one for you to check out. Children of Morta is down to $13.19. I unfortunately didn't spend a great deal of time with it. From what I did play of it, I did have a good time with it, but yeah, I just wanted to give that a shout because this is a game that I do think a lot of people will enjoy. I just did not put as much time as I would have liked. This is one I really got to go back and play because I remember I was actually looking into this game when it was coming out, but it came out, I want to say right during that holiday period of 2019 when there was a bunch of other games coming out and this one kind of just slipped through the crack, but yeah, I wanted to give that a mention. Owlboy, $9.99, another one I played on PC, great platformer, very, very charming as well. Another game that, you know, it's a Metroidvania title, great art style, and a good time overall. I could understand why you didn't want to spend the initial $25, but at $10, I think it's a great buy. Messenger is $9.99. This game is awesome. High-octane action gameplay here with an old-school visual style. Really, if you look at all of the deals available, a lot of these games, a part of this indie sale, do have that old-school 8-bit, 16-bit art style, but the Messenger really employs that in a great way. If you're a fan of action-oriented 2D platformers in a retro vein, you're going to enjoy Messenger quite a bit, and for $10, I think it's pretty good. Celeste is seeing, I believe, one of its very first discounts ever. It is 60% off for $8. Everybody loved this game. This is a game that came out of nowhere, to me at least, and then it was just starting to get 10 out of 10s everywhere, and I was like, what the hell is going on? It is a platformer that is relatively challenging, so if you're going into it, it's not for the faint of heart, but if you're a fan of platformers, again, if you're a fan of that old school presentation style with pixel graphics, you're gonna enjoy it, and for $8, I feel like that's a good buy. Spelunky 2 just came out pretty recently, and it is down to $16. This is another game where some outlets gave it a 10 out of 10. If you're a fan of roguelikes, this is definitely one to check out. So, not a big discount on 20% off, but still, given its recent release, I would say it's really good. Dead Cells, 40% off, $15. There's also the Bad Seed bundle for $18.08. Dead Cells is awesome. It was a fantastic, fantastic game. I love the Metroidvania genre. Dead Cells may very well be, I mean, there are so many good Metroidvanias that I don't want to really hedge my bets and say one of them is the best that I've ever played, because there's so many good ones if you look through all of the Metroidvanias that are available. It's become one of those genres that has really, really come into its own when you look at Dead Cells, Hollow Knight, Spelunky, the Steam Robot game that I am totally forgetting the name of. There are so many good Metroidvania titles that Dead Cells is one that really does stand out to me, but for $15, I would say it's a great buy. I imagine the majority of you guys already checked it out. If you haven't, pick it up, and the Bad Seed bundle isn't a bad shout either. Kentucky Route Zero TV Edition, that is also down to $17.49, pretty good. Bunch of other deals are available as well. Go through the PlayStation Store for yourself, because I have to dig through all of these deals because I am on the browser store right now. So this might not be everything, but these are the ones that really stood out to me. And yeah, some really good stuff. I know a lot of these games aren't going to be for everyone. You know, indie games is something that some people really get into. Some people like to explore that side of gaming, and some people only prefer their AAA games. Whatever you prefer, fine, but I think this is a really good sale. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.